Speaking of that severe weather, it's time now for a check on your morning forecast. Henry?
Yeah, and that's definitely going to be the focus over the next several days. We do have first alert weather days beginning Wednesday night, and it is now going to continue all the way through Sunday because we do have that flood watch now in place starting Wednesday night and sticking around through Sunday morning. So we'll look at that threat for some severe weather tomorrow night, but also then shifting our focus to that flooding threat later on. So most of the Middle Ohio Valley in that green shading, and that's that flood watch. Starts off Wednesday night at 8 p.m. and continuing all the way through Sunday morning. But for that severe weather threat, we are going to see the highest potential for severe weather staying west of us. You're going to see that highest potential for damaging winds, even some isolated spots up to 75 miles per hour in that area with those dashed lines. We're not in that. We have that lower threat for us for most of the Middle Ohio Valley, but it's something to keep in mind heading into Wednesday night. But that threat then continues to move through on Thursday, so we're also under that slight risk for later on into the week. So we will begin with quiet weather for your Tuesday. Nothing to be concerned of, just enjoying some of that sunshine. But as we move into Wednesday, we're going to keep an eye out towards the west to see that threat of thunderstorms. Potentially could see some Wednesday afternoon, but right now that is looking less likely. The biggest threat looks to develop Wednesday night and continuing into Thursday morning. But once we get into the afternoon on Thursday, that's when we start to shift that focus over to that heavy rain threat. We could potentially look at rounds and rounds of rain developing going into Thursday and then Friday with a little bit of a break moving into Saturday, but we'll continue to see more and more on Sunday as well. So still some uncertainty on where that heaviest band of rain is going to set up. Could easily look at around 2 to 5 inches of rain going from Wednesday all the way into Sunday. Euro showing the lower end of the heaviest rain, but the GFS model showing some places could potentially get up to 6 inches of rain. So we'll continue to update you on that flooding threat as we move over the next several days. But today, just some morning cloud, then afternoon sunshine, temperatures into the mid-50s. Into tonight, not too cold, but for your Wednesday, we'll also see some wind gusts potentially up to 40 miles per hour in the afternoon. So we'll see that active weather starting to pick up. But once this is all said and done, we do see some quiet weather next week, but right now that does feel a bit far away, Emma Grace.